Now I'm here with Preece of BCP to talk about the company's latest innovations in retail software. Brian, can you tell us a little bit about BCP?
BCP's a software company. We've been supplying software to the retail supply chain for over a quarter of a century, all the way from point of sale systems right through to head office, warehouse systems and so on.
With the retail sector being so dynamic, it must be hard to keep with the pace of the changing market and business needs. What do you see as the key challenges for retailers today?
Well, one of the biggest issues is the increase in business velocity. What I mean by that is, it's the tendency for business processes to contract and take less and less time. For example, a few years ago, if you bought a mobile phone, you would be quite happy if it wasn't activated for 2 or 3 days. Whereas now you expect to buy a mobile phone, and when you walk out of the shop you expect to be able to use it. In the retail context, what I mean here is being able to supply the store with tonight's delivery based on this morning's sales, not last week's sales or even yesterday's sales.
Is the environmental impact important to retailers?
That's something that every business needs to be concerned about these days. We need to make sure that as far as possible we can help retailers lower their carbon footprint. And as always in retail, cost is always an issue. We're always looking at ways to help our customers to reduce their costs.
Well, Brian, there's some interesting thoughts. How is BCP looking to help these retailers meet these challenges?
Well, there are a number of ways of addressing these issues, and as you would expect, BCP is looking at innovative software as the solution.
In what way?
Well, up to now, traditionally there have been 2 approaches to the architecture of point-of-sale systems. There's the so-called thin client, which uses a central server and a very lightweight client on the till. And there's the so-called fat client, where the till contains all of the data and software that it needs to operate and can operate independently. Now, each of these approaches has its drawbacks. With the thin client, we can supply real-time data back to the center very easily. We can also update the software very easily. But if the network goes down or the server goes down, all the tills die and the customers walk out of the store. With the fat client approach, the till will carry on trading even if we lose the rest of our IT infrastructure. But then we have the problem of how do we upgrade the till when we get a new release of software? It's much more time-consuming, much more expensive. We believe in combining these 2 approaches, and our new product, the called FitPos, does just this.
So can you tell me, how does it do this?
It combines the best parts of both architectures. It's got the lightweight software of the thin client, but keeps the resilience of the fat client. So as new business processes emerge and markets change, the Cord allows retailers to change their systems in the shortest possible time to get the maximum advantage from new opportunities. Also, its design allows for the use of compact, low power consumption hardware, along with the ability for fast deployment and greatly reduced ongoing maintenance. Combined, these elements give a rapid return on investment and low cost savings.
Well, thank you, Brian. And for more information, you can visit www.bcpsoftware.com.